Hey everyone, so today I'll be showing you the tech that I use on a daily basis. Now, since I've started high school, I've needed tech for more and more things, and my laptop of choice is the HP Envy 13 model AD173CL. It has an i7-8550U, 16GB of RAM, a 512GB SSD, and an MX150, and I recently did a review on it, and it's not the best standalone laptop, so I use it with the G900 Chaos Spectrum from Logitech, and it does feel quite nice in the hand, but it is a little heavier at 107 grams for things like gaming. It also does have the double click issue during games, so the fidelity of the right click isn't exactly the best, so I tried to not play as many games in it with this mouse. However, it does feel nice in the hand and the battery life lasts me just about a month. My phone of choice is the iPhone XR, and I probably would have gone for an Android if it weren't for iMessage, since most of my family and friends use Apple phones, and also for the proprietary apps for Apple. I find them a bit nicer, and also the interface is also a bit nicer than Android at times. The XR is a good phone regardless, and it's fine for things that I do on a daily basis, so Discord, Reddit, YouTube, etc. The camera is nothing special, but it's alright. Battery life is also decent, and the screen is just okay, but I don't plan on upgrading for the next 1 to 2 years, and this phone is perfectly fine for what I do on a daily basis. Of course, I can't go without my music, so my earbuds of choice are the Bezdio wireless earbuds. I was actually sent them by the company for review, and these are pretty nice. So they do take about a week to get settled into, so as you can see, they're a little big. I'll show them right here. And they do have silicone ear tips, so it fits really nicely into your ears. It has IPX6 waterproofing, and it's perfect for things like workouts or while you're in the shower or just plain listening. Sound quality is okay, it's nothing that special, but I believe they're about $50. So $50 for these is a pretty good deal. They do take about a week to get settled into, so that you can figure out like where is the best placement of these earbuds in your ear. Otherwise, they're perfectly fine. Pairing is super quick and simple. All you do is just take them out of the case and they immediately start pairing. It takes a few seconds. The one thing that I really don't like about it though is that when you have to press any of the control buttons on the side, it does take a little bit of force, so that you end up pushing it into your ear. Moving on to the headphones, these are the Skullcandy Crusher Wireless, and they're a decent pair of wireless headphones. The sound quality is pretty good. There's a bass slider right here, so if you like bass, the bass is pretty extreme on this. There's control buttons, so stop, start, volume up, volume down, as well as skipping tracks and previous tracks and whatnot. Personally, I don't really care that much about bass. I'd rather have better sound quality or better noise cancelling or a better fit. These headphones have a really weird fit, so the band is kind of like flattened out, so it's meant for people with flat heads, I guess. It's not really meant for people with regular heads, I guess. It's yeah, the fit is a little weird. It doesn't feel irregular, but it just looks a little weird, and I'd wish it was a little more curved upwards. That way it would kind of stay on my head better. My last piece of tech isn't so much tech, but something that can be used with tech. This is the Rocketbook Everlast, and it's an erasable notebook which can also upload your images of the pages to things like Google Drive or Evernote or various other sites. Surprisingly, I found myself using it more as just an erasable notebook rather than a digital one, because the app isn't really that simple to use. It's clunky, it takes quite a bit of time, and I'd rather just write a bunch of notes out and then, you know, keep them in here and erase when I need to. And when I do have to erase, it is kind of annoying sometimes. I have to wipe down every page by itself and let it dry, or I have to soak it all and then wipe it down and then let it dry again. So the whole process is a little tedious. I wish that it did function like the Rocketbook Wave, where you can just stick it in the microwave and you put it in for like 10-15 seconds and all the notes are erased. That would be a lot simpler than having to wash everything by hand, but it is handy that they include some cloths in the package as well. Aside from that, I really like the notebook. The writing experience is great, the paper feels great, there's grids that you can easily make tables and whatnot, and the pen can be used on multiple surfaces, so you can write on regular paper and erase, and you can also write on this and erase. Alright, so those are the pieces of tech that I use on a daily basis. Be sure to follow me on Twitter for video updates, giveaway updates, and things like that. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, down if you didn't, and subscribe for more.